Hey, Bud Thomas here. Finally found something that fire ants are good at. These are those little grubs that get into the bark around, trees, oak, pine, stuff like that. Well, finally found something they're good at. They're removing some of the stuff that gets into this wood here. So it's been a little bit since I posted a video. Sorry, I just took my headphones off, so hopefully my voice didn't change too much. But we fixed the sawmill, let's see, a week and a half ago. Then I was really busy at work. We delivered a ship to the Navy, and I'm very happy. A lot of stress is off. That was a very stressful time, but we got it done. Very excited about that. So now I've been actually cutting quite a bit here, and I have not filmed just because of how busy I've been. But pretty much the past few nights over there on that wood pile, I've got 4 pine logs, and I just finished cutting up an oak log, which I got a couple of these boards out of right here. But right now, this is the first time ever on a mill. This is actually bay. I've never cut bay before. These trees were cut down probably early summer, late spring, early summer of 2020 is when these trees were cut down, and I've had them out here on the property for a little bit and kicking around. I'm like, you know what? Rather than move this log around anymore, let me just go ahead and cut one of these up. I'm thinking I'm going to turn this into siding for the inside of the shop over there. I've got the house wrap up there. I'm going to start working a few more things, but I think on the inside, the dimension I'm going to stick on is 1x6, and it's going to be 1x6 whatever. Now I know I have seen bay before that has been cut. It's a very light color. In fact, it's much like this oak you see right here. Now this is water oak. There's a lot of sawdust in here, but just in general, the color of this, that creamy white kind of color, is what I'm expecting to see on the inside of this bay here. Now my blade, I've cut probably a few logs on here, but I do believe bay is considerably softer than oak, and I had no problem cutting this oak, so I'm not going to change blades yet. I want to get this into a cant, and the goal is 1x6 boards. I don't care what length, but 1x6 is what's going to be my wall planking, and it's going to be at every species I have. We're going to do some cedar, we're going to do some cherry, we're going to do some black walnut, we'll do some oak, pine, whatever. I want my walls to be unique, but by keeping that 6-inch width the same on all of them, and as well as the 1-inch thick and everything, that'll make it easy to move between different types of wood. But I want a mosaic pattern on the wall of different colors, so this will give me some light in the spectrum. As you can see, cedar in the background will give some a little bit darker, and then the black walnut will be really dark. So the goal is mosaic type wall pattern. I think it's something I'm going to like, because whenever I build my dream home sometime in the future, I think my gun room, I want to build like a walk-in gun room. I think I want to have it like pretty awesome looking with all these different color woods. So this again will be a proof of concept to see what it looks like. All right, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and get this cut up here for a first time ever on the sawmill bay. Well, folks, I don't know what just happened. I may have just found my new favorite wood of Mississippi. Holy crap. Look at that. That is ridiculous. I had no idea. I was not expecting this. Almost looks like ash, like spalted ash that I have. That if you saw that video, I mean, the grain is very similar. It's not ash. It's definitely bay. And I did let these logs sit for a few months, just enough spalt to them. But I don't know. This may be my new favorite Mississippi wood here. I was cutting this into, what do you call it, 1-inch boards for my indoor siding, and I'm probably still going to do that, but I'm really tempted to make, there's a dog there, my dogs are barking. I'm really tempted to make this into like cutting boards, charcuterie boards, benches, stuff like that, because it's just gorgeous. Let's see what we got on the inside here. Yeah, this is this spalt is quite amazing. I didn't let this sit that long either, so note to self, I can't let it sit very long before this thing really starts to spalt. That's only a few months. I don't know, folks. This may be the new favorite. I got a train coming by here, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up some of these boards and then kind of figure out a plan ahead. But I don't know. This is pretty neat. Maybe I'll put a time lapse on when the train goes by. Stay tuned. Folks, my mind's just blown here. I'm flabbergasted at how good this bay looks. I had no idea that this was hidden inside here. Never cut bay before, and this is a very unsuspecting log. I literally thought that I was expecting, you know, plain Jane, kind of like a milky white color. Nothing really stands out on the grain. And what I got here, some spalt, which, okay, I could expect spalt because we're down here in the south and it's hot and humid and everything. But some undertones of some reds, some grays, some light blues. I mean, this is gorgeous. This piece here is just freaking out of the world, but I'm just blown away. And see what season it is. Well, it's love bug season. Love's in the air, except for this guy. He's all by his lonesome. But yeah, we may have a new favorite here. New favorite wood of Mississippi. I don't know. I've got to see what this does. I'm actually going to leave a smaller board of this out into the sun, see how bad it moves on me. That's a good indication pretty quick, and I'm going to do some research online to find out a little bit more about bay, because if I'm not mistaken, so that one pile right there is nothing but Tupelo gum and bay, half and half. So there's probably about 8 or so more logs of bay in there. And they're all about the same size. There might be 1 or 2 smaller, but holy crap-o. I think this is going to still, since this first piece here, what I might do is just go ahead and cut this up into 1.5 inch boards, and I can make, or 1 3/8 or something like that, and I can make cutting boards out of them. But I'm going to do some research online and then kind of come up with a plan, so bear with me. Here we go. All right, folks, I've done some research here, and this is bay. I'm not exactly sure what species of bay. I know it is bay, and there's down here they've got like Laurel bay and something else. But anyways, long story short, I'm currently at 6 inches thick right here, and it's got a really nice looking like kind of curve to it, and it just keeps on screaming at me, don't you dare cut me into 1x6 boards. I need to be made in something more beautiful than that. So I think I'm going to cut on the 1.5 inch scale. The first one I actually am going to get a little bit thinner because the way that the computer counts the blade curve and everything. But I'm going to do an 1.5 inch scale. I will get 4 boards out of this. I will get 3 boards at true 1.5 inch, and I'll get 1 a little bit less than that, which would be perfect because I can turn that into cutting boards, and I'll be outside of the pith, which is down here. I don't remember where the pith is on the other side. Anyways, long story short, I'm not too worried about it. This just looks too good for cutting boards, serving boards, charcuterie boards, what do you want to call them, and then maybe some benches. I have, like I said, the other pile, that pile right there, I have other bays that are straighter and more suited for making 1x boards. So I've got 2 boards right here, which will be cutting boards. The top one here will be probably cutting board stuff, and then everything else will be into slabs for benches and stuff like that. I think that's the smartest option. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's the smartest option, because all I'm going to be doing the rest of this, I'm going to cut into 1x6 for my shop. The fact that this has spalt in it, I want to maximize that spalt in something that I can sell. So the other stuff over there, it may not have spalt. Who knows? We'll have to figure that out later. But I think the option is this right now. What do you think, baby Katie? What? She likes playing in the sawdust. But yeah, this will be exciting. I'm going to now change my blade out because, you know, this is like the 6th log that I've cut with this blade, and I think I've pretty much maximized what I'm going to get out of it. So without further ado, we'll go and cut some more, and then I'll have to figure out what we're going to do on the inside there, some other, I've already started cutting 1x6 pine over there, but again, I'm going to interchange that with some other stuff, maybe some oak. I've got that nasty pecan, I probably won't be able to get anything out of. I've got some hickory, cedar, stuff like that. So we'll see. And a giant pine or poplar log right there. I'm probably going to cut that up into 1x, just for giggles, because I'm going to get a lot out of it. All right, folks, here we go. Well, all right, folks, I think I chose well. We're going to show you what these boards look like. Again, this is bay, and it looks very similar to the ash that I cut up. So if you check out the video of the huge spalted ash log, that's a good one to get a kind of reference of what I'm talking about. The grain looks amazing. The spalt is really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I took like maybe a 10-minute break because I was cleaning up around the mill and stuff before I actually cut this. This feels really dry. Now this log, I don't know how fast it dries or not, so we're gonna kind of look into it. Let's open this up and show you what we're dealing with. Yep, I'm pretty happy. This top piece here, I mean, orangish red color, some beautiful spalt lines there. See if I can show this. When you look at sycamore, it's kind of hard to see, but anyway, there is some small flecking that's in there like what you'd see in sycamore, and it's right here in this outside layer between the heart and sapwood. I like that a lot. But the spalt is absolutely amazing. These little bug holes, they look cool. They add character to it. I like it. I mean, look at that. You've got it like an orange, then you start getting to a grayish, and then a brownish, and then a gray, blue, tan, then red, and then the creamy color. So this has got some great, you know, texture and color, and the grain is pretty tight too. I'm having a hard time showing this via the camera, but this looks really good. I'm very happy. Oh yeah, boy, this looks really good. Getting really close to the pith right here, but essentially these boards here, pretty straight grain on the sides, what you would call almost quarter sawn. Look at that. I mean, that looks like ash, but I guarantee this is definitely bay. And the smell, I mean, it smells good. It smells real good. But man, this color, this color scheme right here where it transitions, whoo-wee. Getting excited about this one. This one's really awesome looking. Oh yeah. Just beautiful. I could not be happier the way this turned out. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous wood. You know, I was telling myself, man, I better not cut this up into boards for the shop. Not with this curve that's in this log here. Nice, gentle curve, perfect for like a bench. I would have been kicking myself. Now these boards here, they do feel a little like they've got more moisture to them, but I was running the water pretty heavy, and I can actually see the kind of the water lines going through there. I don't know, we'll see. It doesn't feel like it's really that wet. I'm gonna probably work a small piece of this this afternoon, and I'll attach it to this video here. I do have a few pieces that I'm quick drying here in the sun. I want to see what they do, see if they move, check, whatever. So we'll go from there. But yeah, super, super excited. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. This is pretty gorgeous. And I have a couple more logs over there, and I know where there's more logs, because I'm not gonna lie, whenever someone tells me they got bay logs, I really haven't been that excited, but that may change. Now, I did let these sit, like I said, springtime to now, so a couple months out here in this Mississippi heat and humidity to get them to spalt up. So yeah, we'll see. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna run something through the planer, because I want to see what it does in the planer. Some woods do well through the planer, some don't. It is wet. We'll see if it chips out or not. Here we go. All right, everybody. In the name of science, I planed down a piece here. Yes, the wood is wet and green, but I had to know what it looked like. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks amazing. Very, very happy with it's looked out. Got a little bit of chip out here. That's based on the fact that, yes, it is very moist, and that's where a knot was kind of forming. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous wood. I mean, I could not be happier with the way this turned out. Now, the gentleman and woman who we got this wood from, great couple, lives down the road and everything. I'm going to actually make them I haven't decided if I'll make a cutting board for them, or I'll make them a big old Mississippi. I think I might make them a big old Mississippi. They moved from Alabama down here to Mississippi. They've got a great little place where they raise Brahmas, and I think they've got goats now too. But pretty cool. They were actually clearing out for a pond, and this is one of the many trees that came out of there. My buddy Mr. Mike Carr, he's the guy down the road with the excavator who clears property. he always calls me if he's got trees that are coming down. He's like, come get them. And if I don't hurry up and get them, then they're burnt. So I go out there and get them. This is the first time I've ever dealt with bay. Very happy with the results and cannot wait to cut some more, because I'm going to line these walls in here with bay. So, and amongst other things, it'll be bay, pine, oak, some black walnut, just kind of whatever. Box elder? I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all. Well, I hope this has been exciting, interesting, something new. I've never cut it before. Anything I've ever things I've never cut before the first time in the mill, I like to try to get them filmed. It's good content, and there's not a whole lot about it, bay wood that is, that I can really find on there. There's a few things here and there, so maybe get some pictures out there, some videos out there, and show people that you know, don't turn your nose up to bay like I have in the past. So more to come. Like always, there's always stuff to do around the farm. In fact, I just called the gentleman the other day about getting this ceiling here spray foamed, because I need to do that first, which means I got to get all my crap out of here, because unfortunately, I've done the worst thing you could do. Is I started working in my wood shop before it's finally built, but I got to get everything out of here. When they spray foam, it makes a big old mess. So the intent is closed cell on the walls. I'm probably going to do pink stuff in the walls, unless he gives me a heck of a deal for some open cell on the walls. But yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned. Stay safe. Looking forward to many more videos to come. Here we go. Thanks.